Hey guys, welcome back to another YouTube video and back to the final episode of my season preview for the 2026 Monster Energy AMA Supercross Championship. In the first two episodes, I've covered the 450 class and 250 classes. This episode, I'll be covering every prediction there is. So I've gone for bold predictions for both 250 and 450. Biggest disappointment, biggest surprise, and also East and West 250 champion, and also the big one, the 450 champion. And I've also covered I'm going to do also over under as well. So let's get straight into it. So first off, I'm going to do the over unders here. So start off with I'm going to do different. So I'm going to do. Just starting at the bottom here, I'm going to do first off. I'm going to do 250 heat winners. Now last year, so over under 13, which was so the number I say that was the amount of winners that were or podium places that were last year. By the way, so and I'll say over under and the accurate number, I think. So yeah, over under different 250 Supercross heat race winners. Over under 13. I've gone with under, and the accurate number will be 8. So I don't think there will be much winners because yes, even though there's still guys like Hayden Deegan, Chance Hymas, Levi Kitchens, Seth Handmaker, Nate Thrasher, all these guys. I don't think there's much quality this year compared to last year because all of it's gone to the 450 class, let's put it that way. Or in the case of Tom Vial, gone back to Europe. So yeah, so I think they'll I think in terms of 250 heat race winners, I think it'll be under 13, and I think the accurate number will be 8. Over different 250 main event podiums, which is different riders getting on the box this season. Over under 19. I've gone way under. I've gone 10. As I said, I don't think there's not much depth in terms of talent in the 250 class this year compared to last year. So yes, that's why I've gone with way under there. 250 main event winners. Over under 12. I've gone way under again. I've gone with 7. Combined in the 250 and 450 in the East and West. I should point out as well. I said it a couple of times in the last minute or so. I'm gonna say it again. The depth's not as deep as it was. So yeah. Now moving on to the 450s. Over different 450 heat race winners. Over under 10. I've gone with over, and I've gone with 12 riders because I said earlier about the 250 class not having as depth not as strong in terms of depth. I think because all of it's basically gone to the 450s, and I think there's definite chance. Definitely guys like, of course, guys like Webb, Sexton, Stewart, Roxon, all these guys I think will win heat races. I wouldn't be surprised if guys like RJ Hampshire will win a heat race. Guys like Jason Anderson might win a heat race. Yeah, so I think I've gone with over on that. Different 450 main event podiums, riders on the box this season. Over under 10. I've gone with over, and I have gone with 13. gone with 13. I think there's I think for me, like there's a definite chance that there's some riders probably going to be contending for podiums every single race, like Sexton, Webb, Roxon, Tomac, all these guys. But also some guys that wouldn't be expected, like guys like Anderson, guys like guys like the quad lock Honda, two quad lock Honda guys in Savacci and McElrath. Of course, McElrath had that podium at Foxborough last year. So, or even RJ Hampshire as well. I mean, yeah. And even the Ducati duo as well might experience a surprise podium there as well. So 450, the big one, 450 main event winners, over or under 7, which was 7 different winners, main event winners last year. I've actually gone over. I've gone with 9, and I think I can list them off now. I think Webb could win a race. Webb, Sexton, Tomac, Roxon. This is where it slows down here. I think Justin Cooper. Let me go. I think, yeah. In terms of championship, I think Webb, Sexton, Cooper, Stewart, Roxon, Plessinger. Shockingly, I think Barsha could win a race on that Ducati. I mean he's won in the past on a Honda, on a Yamaha, and on a gas bike. So yeah. So I wouldn't be surprised with that. I was Tomac, so that's 8. So I said 9. Who did I say? I think Hunter. I said as well. I could have gone more, but it could have gone into double figures if Jet Lawrence hadn't gotten injured. So yeah. But anyways, or less if Jet Lawrence had not been injured. So yeah. So those are the winners I think for me. There. Now we'll move on to combined 250 and 450. Different heat race winners. So as I said, combined 250 and 450. Over, under 23. I've gone under and I've gone 20. Because I think the 250 classes will let this thing down, and I've gone with 20. Over, under different main event podiums. Over under 29, which I couldn't believe. I couldn't believe how many different riders have got podiums in 250 and 450 Supercross in combined in 2025. I've gone under and I've gone 23 for me, and different main event winners over under 19. I've gone under and I've gone 15 for me. 15 for me. Yeah, as I said, I think the 250 and 450s will the 250 classes, East and West will let that statistic down, to be quite honest. There. Moving on now to the main predictions of this video. Bold predictions 250. Bold predictions 250. I'm gonna do a late change of this bold prediction. I'm gonna say that a 250 West class West rider will win every single East-West showdown. It doesn't matter if it's Hayden Deegan, Levi Kitchen, maybe but I'm not necessarily say it's not going to be a walkover. I think East Steph Hairmaker will do his bit there, but I think for me, it's just I wouldn't be surprised if Hayden Deegan ends up winning all of those East-West showdowns. I would not be surprised, especially Salt Lake, since it will be his very last time riding on a 250 on a Supercross 250 bike. But anyways, or a 250 bike. 450 bold prediction. This one's gonna be bold. This one's gonna be bold. If I somehow get this one right, I'm basically I should call myself a Supercross bold prediction god. Here, if I get this right, I've gone with Justin Barsha or Dylan Ferrandis to win at Anaheim 1. Not win in any races. Win Anaheim 1 on Ducati debut. Now, you might think to yourself, well, it's too. I get you guys saying it's too far for Ferrandis, but for some people might say, it's no way for Barsha. Well, let's put it this way. In 2019, he won at Anaheim 1 on his first ride with factory Yamaha. In 2021 at Houston, he first time riding for factory gas team. He won that race. So yeah, and even when he first started in the 450 class in 2013 on that old Geico Honda team, I think he won it in his second race. So either in Anaheim 1 or in the second race, but Bam Bam wins. So that's why I thought, to be honest, I could have just said Barsha, but I thought maybe might add in Ferrandis there on this count here. So yeah, so as I said, if I get this one right, I'll be freaking god. Let's put it that way. Two big disappointments. First off, 250 class. I've gone with KTM because now that we've Vial gone and Bomir gone for the Supercross season, they're gonna have a terrible Supercross season. I mean, for some reason, unless they add in a quality replacement rider on that Red Bull KTM team, I don't see KTM doing much at all in the Supercross 250 classes in 2026. I just don't see it, to be quite honest. There, 450 class. This one is tough, but this one was a tough one. I have a feeling that this Chase Sexton Kawasaki combination. Don't get me wrong. It'll start off well with podiums and wins and that. I'm worried that during the season things will go awry. I just had this gut feeling that something's gonna go bad. Gonna go wrong between Sexton and Kawasaki. Something's gonna go wrong there. I just had this feeling, to be quite honest there. At that front, I mean, his replacement, Jorge Parado, he signed at that team for 3 years. It only lasted 1 year because he didn't like the freaking bike. So yeah, who knows about that front there. So biggest surprises, 250 class. I've gone with Chance Hymas. I think that he, with Joe Shimoda out, this is a real chance for him to really become a leader at that Honda, at that HRC factory Honda team. Real chance for him to become a leader now that Joe Shimoda's gone for the Supercross season. And with him in the west side of things, with the big boys like Hayden Deegan and Levi Kitchen and that, it's a real chance for him to go from a guy that is a contender for is a regular for podiums and a contender for wins, to him contending for a championship. This is going to be a real big year for him there. 450 biggest surprise. I've gone with two manufacturers. I've gone with the two new boys in Triumph and Ducati. I think they can surprise. They'll surprise a lot of people, because especially Triumph, because everybody didn't expect them to do much in their first season Supercross and 250s in 2024, and they were at least competitive. And then last year with Jordan Smith, they won a race at Glendale. So I'm not saying that they'll win in their first season. Well, I predicted that Barsha or Ferrandis would win it on Ducati debut in A1. But I think for me, I think they'll spring up. They'll be surprised there. I'm not necessarily saying they'll be regular podium contenders from the outset, but I think for me, I think they'll get quicker and quicker as the year goes on. Finally, champions time. My picks who will be champion. 250 East. Now, originally, I chose Joe Shimoda until he got injured. So I've basically had to change my pick to Seth Hammaker, and I think he was going to be a contender for the 250 East title anyway. But I think now that with Shimoda out, I think he's now the new 250 East Eastern regional favourite now. I think for me, getting so close to winning the 250 East Championship last year, I think he'll want to rebound and win the title, and get one step further and win the title this year. 250 West title. Is it going to be anyone else other than Aiden Deegan? Let's be honest. Is it going to be anybody else? Yes, there will be people to challenge like Chance Hymas, Levi Kitchen, all these guys. But I think for me, it's going to be Hayden Deegan. No doubt about it. It's going to be him there. And lastly, 450 champion, the big boy champion. I did choose Jet Lawrence until, again, he got injured. And I'm like, come on. Are you serious? And I've chosen Cooper Webb. Now, the reason why I've chosen Cooper Webb over someone like Sexton, same as Hammaker, I thought he was going to be going to contend for the title anyway. But now I think for me, that he, I mean the last time he had won back-to-back titles in Supercross was back in his 250 days in 15 and 16, and that was with the same team as with now. So he failed to win back-to-back title, defend the number one play when he was with Red Bull KTM when he won it in 2019 and 2021. So now with maybe he's best equipped now with Star Racing Yamaha to win back-to-back championships. Yeah, if he gets injured during the opening rounds, that's when probably I'll go, yeah, I've got that one wrong. But if he wins the title, I'll go, yes, stuff is, I've got that one right. But yeah, so that's just about it really for this video. Like this video, share this to anybody who is a Supercross fan. Comment down below what are your predictions for the Supercross Championship. Doesn't matter if it's for the title, for who wins the championship, if it's a bold prediction, who's the biggest disappointment. Just want to hear your thoughts and opinions. And lastly, somewhere down there, click on the big red button, which is labeled subscribe. It really does help me out quite a bit there, as we're now entering the last few days of year 2025, heading into 2026. So hopefully you've enjoyed this free episode series and previewing the Monster Energy AMA Supercross Championship. But until next time, guys, I'll see yous all later.